On this Veterans Day, we honor the men and women who've served, but we also recognize that for some of them, making the transition from military life to civilian life can be difficult.
San Diego has one of the highest populations of veterans in the country, yet it also has a high number of unemployed veterans. News 8's Kelly Hessedall shares new data from a nonprofit that's working to bridge this unemployment gap in this Working It Out report.
Well, the San Diego Workforce Partnership just released new data on why this trend is happening. Transitioning from military life to civilian life oftentimes can be harder than expected.
It was frustrating.
31-year-old Sam Friedman served 4 years in the Army. He was an Army captain when he left the military in 2016.
I'd been an officer, so I figured being sort of a starting level manager would be a good fit for me because I'd managed about 150 employees and over $70 million of equipment.
But Friedman quickly discovered finding a job wasn't easy.
I ended up becoming an Amazon courier, and I became a security guard part-time to try to pay the bills.
I mean, did you have any idea it was going to be as hard as it was?
No, I really didn't. It was a deeply humbling experience.
Fellow veteran Mike Lynch understands the struggle. He spent 6 years in the Navy as an avionics electronics technician. But when he left the military in 2013, he too had a tough time finding work.
It was hard to even get a job at McDonald's with my background, which was ridiculous to me.
He went to school for respiratory therapy and even got a master's degree.
I thought that would help, plus my background in the military, but it still proved like very difficult because now I need experience.
New data from the nonprofit, the San Diego Workforce Partnership, shows San Diego County has the third largest veteran population of any county in the U.S. Yet the region's veterans are 16% more likely to experience unemployment than their non-veteran peers. The research also shows most veterans lack civilian networks and skills to develop resumes, while at the same time they can face stigmas and stereotypes when being evaluated by employers. The nonprofit is working on helping veterans find jobs by linking the military's career search tool with its My Next Move tool. Friedman now works at the nonprofit as a Salesforce manager. He encourages other veterans to reach out.
Networking is definitely important.
Lynch, meanwhile, found a career in digital marketing. His advice, don't give up.
So it's hard, but it just takes work. It takes time, and you really have to have like a certain positivity about you.
Kelly Hessedall, News 8.